So I really hate this guy's feet. Like, it's just, I really, really hate his feet. I really do. I hate the ball joints in that. They just, I think he's gorgeous, but his feet let me down. Okay, so let's do it then. All right. Head's got maximum up. That's his down. So, all right. So that's his up. That's his down. He's got the ball joint, so he's got the side-to-side situation, which is good, you know, it's fair. This is a KO, but it's still solid, and it's a representation of the engineering from MP44. So it's not MP44 versus Magic Square. This is the KO. So what I love about this is it has this double, because there's a hinge in here, but it does break the sculpt, but he's got a double for maximum down, and then he's got the maximum up as well, and he's also on a ball joint. He's got ball joint action. So he gets a point for this. He gets all of that, this extra range of motion for this photo. You can't do that with this guy, which is it's not a negative on him. It's just a point for this guy engineering wise. You get a little down, but you gotta, you know, you don't get a whole lot. So then in the arms, he's got that joint, and then he's got this extra joint right here, which gets him all the way up, which is nice. He's got this joint and that joint as well, and this one does go all the way up. It gets in the same kind of range and height, so they both get the same points there. Swivel here, tight swivel there. Okay, so out in front, that's how it actually looks. Let's back him up, see if his feet will hold. And then this guy, of course, everybody knows he's got this extra joint, which it looks like that one goes a little bit further, but this plastic and the way this is engineered, to me, it's, if you're really looking at them, this one looks like it's more robust. It's got more material and the joints set in a little bit lower. And then this whole shelf of everything back behind here, where it attaches up there, seems like Magic Square did a similar thing. Of course, backpacks, this is gonna win. We're not talking about the aesthetics right now. We're talking about the articulation. So they're both there. Now, this is one thing that I don't think the official MP40, damn it, the official MP44 doesn't come with. So this guy does have double articulation on his elbow, a double bend, and he's also got this turn right here, which is nice. So he's got an upper and a lower. That's nice. But he's got the big, huge hollow spot right back there. It's a really hollow. It's fine. Like I said, it's a toy. I don't expect it to be engineering detail on the inside of there. That's just stupid. And people that are, they're taxing themselves mentally. But anyways, let's see if his feet will hold. So this guy, which the official MP44 doesn't come with, is this, a ratchet. It's not double, but look at its range for just a single. That's a fantastic amount of range. It's just shy of the range on this guy. Just shy. This guy has more range because he's got a double and he's got this extra joint. So he gets a point for the extra joint. And then he's got, of course, the hands. This guy's hands are huge. His hands are massive. I'm okay with it, but they're big. This guy's hands are appropriately sized for his head. His hands are a little bit too big. Also, we're not talking about the aesthetics right now. I need to get away from that. Okay, so articulation wise, yeah, he's got the multi-joint fingers. He's got a ball, I think, in the base. Yep, he's got a ball in the base for a little bit of in and out. And then he's got, of course, the 1, 2, just 2. Very expressive and articulated hands. Very well done by Magic Square right there. I think that is phenomenal. He can do some crazy, crazy shit with his hands. I think his hands look amazing. The engineering is fantastic, but the feel of them is shit. The plastic on this is very shit, but they look fantastic though. They do. MP44 has got the, you know, this is when they first started out with the individual articulating fingers on these. So he's got the thumb. He's also got the end, you know, and he's got a swivel. this swivel, and then an N, and then he's got the doubles, but he's got 1 and 2 individually fingers, and this one there's no ball joint. So the hands are better. The sculpt and the size of this is better, but this sculpt is equally as good. It's just not, I'd say I prefer the look of these, but I prefer the articulation of these. I wish that these were articulated and the same size as they are. I wish they stayed this size but were more articulated, but these hands are just big, and of course they have to be this big to include the articulation in them. So I don't give them no strikes for that. I don't give them strikes for that. They deserve the win for their hand articulation. This arm is chunky. Good Lord, look how big this thing is. Okay. All right, next we're looking at waist, I guess. We're moving down. It looks like he's about to put that pimp hand down. Look at this. He's gonna slap you. But anyways, he has this extra joint comes down a little bit more. So if you want to drop his shoulders down, it does it more than it does it more than the Magic Square does. Magic Square only comes down, I want to say about, see right in here, this joint will not articulate much lower than that. So if you're looking to get they're level, but they don't drop down. This articulation on MP44 is just, to me, it's superior right here. It can get up and it can come down, and it can be level or it can be forward. You know, it's about in line proportionally. It's about in line where the head's at. The head's a little forward on it, whereas this one, the head has got a great alignment. The arm's a little forward on it from the center axis of where the neck's at, but it doesn't have that. It has the up joint, but it doesn't have a down very much. You're not going to get a low shoulder. You can get it with MP44. You can't get it with that guy.